Anna, transforming knowledge into practice.
Tell us a little bit about yourself as well as the translatability of what you've seen on the tour this week.
Thank you for the opportunity for being here and have visited through a lot of companies who not only preach lean but also practice lean. I come from a company which is in the business of manufacturing genetically engineered seeds for the betterment of the farm community, increasing the yields and protecting the plants from insects and stuff. Now, whether it is a manufacturing environment or whether it is a transactional process or in a process where we discover things, do scientific discovery, lean is very universal in its application. That's what I learned about this. Whether you bake the bread or make the car or produce the data for the scientific advancement, lean is very applicable. For example, today we went to Toyota factory. There are a lot of visual systems that goes on that helps the production or the operations flow smoother. Same thing in our area, we have a process, for example, we go through the scientific discovery of discovering a gene, put them into the plant, and that plant, we see them if they are performing the way it should be. It's no different than in our manufacturing. It's a process. And therefore, whatever the lean tools, whether it's a Kanban system or whether it's a visual management or the inventory, they are all universally applicable to our industry. So I can take away a lot of things what I learned through this this tour and journey back to what I do and help the process better.
Now, one thing that you have mentioned is that when you go into your company's environment, sometimes, or I should say your industry, a lot of times, because you're dealing with highly educated people, a lot of things that are out of sight, a lot of knowledge, a lot of derivative type of processes. How, in looking at how Toyota and other manufacturers in the supplier group with Toyota deal with complexity, how would you relate to that? That upfront, our process is very complicated. We need some, different tools, or that doesn't apply to my industry.
So, I'm a scientist by profession. I have a PhD in molecular biology, and I deal with scientists day in and day out. Whenever you go to the scientist and say, hey, look, here is a different way of doing things, or a better way of doing things, the first question comes as, you don't understand the process. It's so complicated. It's so complex. What we have seen today in Toyota, they are manufacturing, they are putting together 30,000 parts in different combinations with the most flexible fashion you can think about, and still be able to attain the quality they wanted. The general perception of scientists are, we are all creative people by design or by profession. Scientists are creative people. Therefore, no standards are applicable to us. Toyota is also very creative. They are also flexible, but underneath they have a standard way of doing things, and they improve upon that from time in and time out. And that leads to a better quality over a period of time. So what I can take back from this is bring the scientist, ask them to watch this, putting together 30,000 parts in different combinations, still able to attain the flexibility of what they wanted to attain, and help them understand that we can make a breakthrough in our industry by applying lean. And we could not have I could not have imagined of convincing the scientist had I not come in this door.
Perfect. Thank you very much.